Yeah,
How is
3-2.
it 3-2?
It's 3-2 now.
Who is 3?
You 3.
I'm 3, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's still leading.
That's still leading.
So he said, money me, teacher, brother, shaggy only
Teacher, I said.
Not I mean.
No, just teacher. I need more time. Just teacher.
It's just teacher.
It's
Do
teacher.
you know the name?
Do you know teacher?
It's teacher.
So, àwọn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, àdúrà ọjọ́
Wo
mẹ́ta.
Baba Wòlíì.
You actually slept. Hi, amazing people. Welcome to another episode on Review with Me and Talk with Me podcast. Today again, I have another set of wonderful people with me here in the studio. They are amazing people. And today we are going to be reviewing and talking about the episode 4 and episode 5 of ÀRÓBÁ. So joining me in the studio, what's your name?
Thank you very much. My name is Abiola Natani.
Oh?
Abiola Natani, aka Wole Mason.
Wow, thank you very much. And next to him, sir?
I am Asegun Oluyemi.
Wow.
I'm a filmmaker, producer, an actor.
Yeah, Olimasun here is a content creator. I don't know why he doesn't mention that.
I said it. I said aka Wole Mason. People call me Wole Mason, the content creator.
People, you said Olimasun, but people don't actually know what that means.
Okay, actually, guys, I'm a content creator. And you can
Okay.
go to follow me on Facebook, Wole Mason. Thank you very much.
Okay, Olimasun.
Gera.
Olimasun.
Gera. I'm Wole Mason.
Okay, so that's
You got
just it. So today we are going to be talking about the episode 4 and 5. We'll answer the fans' question and go through some comments on YouTube and also play the usual game. So to start with, Mr. Nathaniel, I want you to give me your whole experience when you watched the ÀRÓBÁ from episode 1 to 5 now, because we're at episode 5 right now. So what is your whole experience like?
You know, for me, watching ÀRÓBÁ so has been an exhilarating experience. You know, it's a movie that gladdens your heart while watching.
Yeah.
You know, the storyline, the plotting, and even the suspense, everything just top notch.
Oh.
You know, in fact, I had to watch each of the episodes like three times because
Wow.
it's a movie that you want to watch again and
And
again and
again
again.
and again.
Believe me, I would say ÀRÓBÁ is a blockbuster movie, like a movie that I would want to recommend to anybody again and again.
Yes.
That's just it.
Yeah.
It's a blockbuster movie, like action packed. Everything there just top, even the lines, and particularly the sense of humor. No, people like imagine talking about people like Baby and
Yeah.
So those people, they are just amazing. Like ÀRÓBÁ is just a great movie. But that's just my experience.
Thank you very
It's
much.
a movie that you know it will keep your eyes glued to the TV. You just want to watch again and again and again and again. It's a movie I would recommend to anybody.
Yeah, thank you very much for that answer. Mr. Ashego, can you also tell me how your experience have been throughout the ÀRÓBÁ series?
Thank you very much. To start with, the euphoria that came with ÀRÓBÁ, the genesis, is out of the box. It's not the regular movie.
Yeah.
It's not the normal movie. It's worth the hype. It even transcends the hype. I know a lot of people were like, what is about this ÀRÓBÁ? The noise.
Yeah, like the PR.
It's too much.
Exactly.
And
Not the
you
issue.
know, and I believe the producers and those that cook this movie would have also been like, hey, hope we won't disappoint our audience with the way their expectations has been raised.
Yeah.
But when January 1st came and those 3 episodes were released, and then 4 and 5 now, it's so obvious and glaring that the movie is worth the hype. In fact, that is one thing that made the cut for me. It's a movie that's worth the hype. It's a movie that transcends, boundaries, and it goes beyond the status quo. The movie went beyond what we were used to.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so giving.
Yeah.
Every scene, every line, every episode, you just want to. The first 3 episodes, I stayed glued. People were glued. Even the people that I sent the links to, because the moment it came out, we shared the link to all our surgery, our friends on WhatsApp and Facebook. They were glued, to their seats watching Aroba. Even today, I've had conversation with people on the same movie, and in fact, they were just awed and amazed at what God is doing through Aroba. And one thing that I love about it is that I think episode 1, 2, 3 were just like, especially episode 1 was like the introduction of the plot.
Like the build-up.
Opening up of the plot. So we want to know what is happening to Stella and Frank, what is happening to Zion, where he was kept in custody, what is about this height of height, people that are there. Then the main guy there, Clement, who has the secret in his hands, and also Clement's protege, that's Thompson. And even also when we now go, we translate to Baby, those guys there, Prince, Steel, Baby. I mean, it's so wonderful. And Dawn, my God, these people, see, all the actors in Aroba the Genesis, the ones we have seen so far, brought their A game. They brought their A game. They understood the script, they understood the storyline, they understood the assignment, and they delivered so well. So it's a movie. For me, it's a movie like my friend here said. I've gone over to YouTube over and over again
to watch
clicking on
So
Aroba.
even buttress what you say, let me share this testimony. When the movie when we were sharing the movie, I posted the poster and the guy was like telling me, are you sure this movie will not be below my expectation? And I told him, don't worry, just watch the movie. I think 2 days after, he was like, told me, this is super beyond my expectation.
Wow.
It was beyond what the guy was expecting. Like, it's not the usual. People were expecting just normal film, like normal, but when the guy was like, wow, so you made something like this can come out of me. So that's just what I realized.
Thank you. I really appreciate your answers. So I know you have your favorite scenes, even on more than 1 or 2. So I'll just want you to mention 2 scenes that you like throughout the whole episode, from episode 1 to 5. So to start with, I'm gonna begin with you, sir.
2 scenes from each episode.
Should we do it like that? No, let's do throughout the whole 5 episodes.
Okay, like 1 to 5 episodes. Okay.
That's actually a tough one because every scene in that film is given. It's given. One of the things that I love so much, because I am someone that is given to quality, something that has a taste of standard and quality. In terms of the picture, in terms of the directing, the camera angles, the sets,
the look.
I think it's in. We had a part of it at the last part of episode 3. In episode 4, built into that. That was when Clement came without Woody and the black sheep, came into Mr. Frank's home. And of course, Mr. Frank was already hiding somewhere. And then he just came in, and then the woman, Stella, went to the door and opened the door. The way the camera, tilted from the below part down, revealing this head. Wow. Who are you? And I could come in. Then he came in, and that scene alone, so the picture told, the sound, the action, the eye movement. At times, when you are watching a very good film, it's not everything. It's not every scene that needs dialogues. Dialogues. So Aroba is a mix of that. Now you even see some scenes whereby dialogues were not that much. In fact, there was a scene that dialogues were not even there at all. But the facial expression.
I think the scene before this scene that you are saying, there is also no dialogue.
When
was
Clement came back from the place he was hiding, and he went into his house, looked at his face, and then he was removing all those notes.
The sticky book.
The concept. Kudos to the director of this work. Fantastic. And also, aside from that, the HOH set. That set is something else. The set man, we must just give it to him. God really helped him. The creativity was top notch.
Top notch.
That's the word. He brought out the the brilliance and
especially the
beauty
touch
that
of gold that
exactly.
they said
So clean to
I
paint
love
the
it.
picture,
Touch
clean
of gold and everything.
So I don't want to go
into
into
royal, you know.
So I don't want to go into that woman there, that Balanli of the wow. Because that's 2 cents.
In fact, the woman, she's the tone in that face. The tone of that
It's a movie you can't just keep any part.
I
You
know.
can't just say want to press on or keep forwarding and no. No part is dull. Even the stabs, the establishment shots, as in it's a good production altogether. Yeah. We give God the glory.
Mr. Nathaniel, can we have yours?
No. You know, see, there's this particular scene that when after the scene, I had to pause the movie and I kept laughing. This particular scene where after they brought the camera and they gave it to Don. And Don checked the camera and was like, where is the card? And maybe said something that was very funny. He said, Boya.
Maybe the card is in the camera. Or something like that.
He said, card is not in the camera.
The camera.
I was like, what? Are you kidding me? This guy is so daft. So are you telling me the card is in the camera?
Delivery.
No, this was, in fact, I had to pause that and I kept like, this guy is, are you kidding me? That's this particular scene too. I think when Clement met this woman, Stella, that was a particular line that got me. No, Clement was about going. And Ima said something, she said, are you walking out of me? And he said something like, he said, no, I'm walking out of your pride. Guy, no, that line. I love that line. He said, I'm walking out of your pride. I love the confidence. The way he said, he had to remove his eyeglass and he said, I'm walking out of your pride. Believe me. I added sign event myself. Because the line was so striking.
And then episode 4 and 5 brought a new touch. So the story is just opening up. Introduction of Clement's parents.
Yeah.
Because was there we got to know that his real name was not even Clement.
Yeah, his real name is Ilorua.
Even from a Christian family, he was the son of a prophet.
Yeah.
And the way the husband and the wife as a nice characters there, and as in good and top-notch casting, excellent casting, because those people really gave it their all and they fit into that role well. And the way they were saying, we are going to engage in fasting.
And he was like, what? Are you serious?
Even prayers. I'm eating today. No problem. We know we cannot go fast today, but we are going to pray and have the list. It's a movie we are proud of. Everyone is proud of it. People are proud of it. The kingdom is proud of it. The body of Christ is proud of it. And it's a movie I said at the beginning of this podcast, I said it's a movie that cuts across boundaries.
Yeah.
By that I mean it's a movie you can take to the hotel and show. It's a movie that can be played on the screens in the hotel, in the pharmacy, in the hospital, in the prison. There are some films whereby the theme of the film is like talking to church people alone. As in, I know it's a gospel movie, but there's a difference between Christian movie and a gospel movie. I was explaining that concept to someone last week or so. Said a Christian movie is a movie that is made for believers, Christians. You understand? And I don't want to mention any titles that are majorly
for Christians,
for church goers, for believers, building up the faith. But when we say gospel is about the good news that Jesus Christ, God has brought through Jesus Christ. So ÀRÓBÁ falls into the category of gospel movies because it shows us different lifestyle that people live in the world we live. We have to, especially youths who want to hustle. Because Clement, you can't believe he just want to hustle. He wants to make a name for himself. He's a content creator and he's ready to go all out to do that without any spiritual backup, without any hand. So it shows us the life of it's relatable. Like in a country like ours now, we have kidnappers, deaths,
we have content creators,
unknown gunmen, wrecking havoc all over the place. We can see that we see politics in there, and the way people in high places, even in the police force, are involved in corruption. Is a message for the hour. It's a message, and I know that by the time we delve really into the story, the solutions are there. So the message is a wonderful message. For me, it's a good message. It's a wonderful message.
Before we leave here, there's this particular scene that I remember when Carl was conversing with Zion. And he was asking Zion about Ezekiel, how that Ezekiel turned dry bone to go back to them. And he asked him that, okay, how come? And he asked a silly question, and the boy kept laughing. He said, how did he ask? He said, he was asking Zion, where Ezekiel lives, and the boy kept laughing. Are you kidding me?
Why are you
I was just
laughing?
imagining what the boy was thinking, that this man is so dumb. He asked me where Ezekiel is living. You know, that kind of thing and stuff like that.
Oh, thank you very much, because you've actually dived into that very well. That ÀRÓBÁ is all these things are totally good, from the camera looks to the lighting to the cinematic look to the direction and editing, the sounds.
Even the sounds, they leave the sound.
Yeah,
Sound is just-
everything is top notch. It is how do I put it? You guys say it is cinematic balanced. So let me go to the. I think I have this question. Okay, who was your? How would I say? Who is your favorite character?
Yeah.
I know everyone must have a favorite character, at least one. No. I know everybody did good, but what's your own?
Okay, everybody did well. I have many characters that I love, the Clement, Baby, and the likes, but critically looking into it, I think I love the character of this IPO Benga. That IPO, looking at his face, you think he's that cool-headed, gentle, someone that doesn't have any issue, that is easy going. But delving into his character, where he's like a stone-hearted man. People that are like, we call some people are stone cold.
Yeah.
The way they look is like as if they are that gentle and cool, but right in their mind, what they will do. And such people are so heady and obstinate. So don't be carried away with their gentle looks and the likes, and it fits that character so well, because that is the kind of character that can unravel the mystery that ÀRÓBÁ is trying to present. You understand?
Especially in the police station.
Exactly. The case with the way he is just like that, and even the DPO did not expect him to be like that.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, when you see an officer like Officer Frank, you believe that this one is to be, yes, it's tough the way he speaks, but
Yeah, because Frank is not even that confident like this guy.
Compared to
And when you see the Frank, so you think he's the
Benga was one that he was able to face
yeah.
the I kept saying some
choleric
things.
kind of person. But that IPO Benga, no.
You know, the confidence alone, you know this man is.
He will still tell you what he wants to tell you.
Yes.
Even in the face of
Just imagine when he was telling, he was really asking the DPO question like, what happened? What's happening? I was like, this man, are you kidding me? Even Frank could not do that.
No.
He was telling the DPO, so DPO, are you the one? You are not telling me that you are the one.
He was even questioning the DPO and the IPO and
manipulations. It was like.
And there was even a point the DPO has to just like, what the infantry? Like you had the infantry to confront
I think
me.
in short, he's just a man of his will.
Exactly.
He's a willful man, strong will.
Very strong.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Nathaniel, what is it?
For me, I'll give it to Zion. No, I love that. You know, I love it.
Why do you love Zion?
I love Zion. You know, I love his character. You know, the line delivering, especially the confidence.
Oh, yes.
I feel the boy will talk like he will look straight into your eyes. Even Don, I was shocked when he was talking to Don. The boy he looked at Don face to face and he said some jeering words. He was not even scared. I was like, are you kidding me? You know, that boy has become Don in that den himself. You know, there was a place they were even scared. You have to send baby.
Yes.
You remember that scene?
Yeah.
They had to buy ice cream.
Ice cream.
I was like, to meet him.
I think that is episode. Is it not 4 or 5? It's
That's
between.
around episode
So-
5.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, I was specifically the same fear they had for Don in that scene. The kind of fear they had for Don. You know, they can't just walk to Don.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fear I was perceiving in that scene. That imagine they could even Kalu.
Yeah, let me.
That's second in command.
Immediately Zion stepped into that den, the atmosphere of that place
Exactly.
because he carries God's
He
presence.
literally changed everything.
That's the
He
lesson.
changed everything.
Wherever we get to, Bible says we are a city set on a hill. I say it's city only cannot be hid. Abi?
Yes.
Say we are the light of the whole world.
world.
Second, you put the light under a bushel, it's not possible. So wherever we get to as believers, as Christians, our light should shine. God, people should feel God's presence in our lives. That presence, that happy presence of God was in that place. That even I know in their calendar or in their schedule they will have some operations to do. Because you understand now, but the moment that guy got there, he disrupted all the operations. And they were just, how are we going to go about this and go about this? So I think it's a lesson for us, and it's a message to us that as Christians in a Christian journey, as believers, even as good citizens of per nation. Are you getting it? Wherever we are working, whether in the finance sector or in the health sector or in the educational sector, entertainment sector, wherever we are, we should strive to be shining lights, shining examples to people, so that when people, so the Bible says, let your light so shine before that men might see your good works and give glory to God in heaven. So the character of that boy makes us, is giving us a wake-up call that wherever we find ourselves, we should, strive to be light.
I think no matter the situation, because looking at the situation of Zion, in the situation that he still stand up and arise for himself and talk.
Exactly. Yes. In fact, what actually caught my attention was the depth of wisdom and knowledge. Yes. That was what actually gave him hedge in that place.
Yes, right.
It was the wisdom, and he was used to control of them because they kept coming to him. That was the time he gave them prophecy. Yes. This will happen, and
it was more than one time. The words were coming. You were coming.
And that was what even
brought. We still have more of it in the comments.
Of course, that was what even brought the honor. Yeah. The honor that guy. The honor was so much.
He's a king.
He was done.
He's a king.
That boy.
Okay, so this will lead me to my next question. What's your your favorite dialogue? That favorite face that you can't forget throughout the whole movie. What was yours?
I think that is line, right?
Yeah, like line.
I think this is what I get. This what dog kept saying. God damn it.
Okay, you love that.
I love that. God damn it. God damn it. You don't know that line. God damn it. I know he kept saying this. God damn it. I was like, wow. This is serious. But I can't forget that.
You love that.
I also love it. I think that this man too. This funny Babylonian man. This cool. He kept saying, IQ 1.0. Are you kidding me? What's this? Those lines are kind of funny and humorous.
So, Mr. Shagun, what's your own favorite line?
For me, that line that Stella said, I think in episode 3, when Clement came, you understand, to introduce himself, and then the man came, who were you talking to? I said, there's nobody, I was talking about business. Why are you hiding something from me? No, what do you want to do? Give your best shade, blah, blah, blah. And then, okay, that.
Okay, that's
the line. So that woman
came,
and at the way she moved towards the husband, said, Minimo Palason. No. Those lines got me. So it created some kind of suspense.
I think one particular episode ended there.
Yeah, episode 3.
Yes.
3. Yeah.
One particular episode
and then 4 that we just watched now.
Yeah.
And build it. Okay, so there's something that happened. The woman committed the crime. Used the husband as a cover up. The husband thought she was helping the wife, but the wife was keeping an evidence in form of video recording. And the man was also very smart. Because the way the man was like interrogating her unknowingly. And at the end of the day, the man just brought her before me. You say you are smart, Abby. Yeah, I'm smarter. So,
okay, but this question came to my mind now. What would you have done if you're in Frank's shoe? What would you have done to Stella? In this particular, that particular scene that he said, "Emimo Palasun, Amon Wodosi." What would you have done? I'm thinking again that you are very sure that this woman is hiding something from me.
I would have done what Frank did. I would have done it differently. That was smart of him. Of course, he's a police officer, so he should be very at alert.
In fact, that lie actually
at all times. So and it caught that woman off guard. The man never knew that the husband could have done that. So I would have done what Frank did. Very smart of him. And I can see Frank as someone who really loves his family and wants to keep the family together. Because the woman is a very contentious woman. But something we have still not yet unraveled about this movie, I think I've been seeing reviews online, is how can a boy like Zion come out from that kind of thing? Well, we might not say, because at times trouble, distress, problems bring out some attitude in people that you feel might not be there. So this man is a good man, this woman, that woman very let trouble comes to that woman, but let that person be in a position of distress. Let's say that the person will begin to spew out some words, because come to think of it, you are in their shoe. Whose child will be kidnapped, and then you as a parent will just sit down. So the woman knows the.
But at the same time, why would Stella hide the card from his husband?
We don't know.
Because that really looks
maybe there was something, something shady somewhere.
Generally, when we talk in generic terms, people might think that maybe she knows her husband, like she said, that the husband might want to go after the guy and do this and do that. Are you getting? But the way the story is panning out, it looks like there's something.
At first I was even thinking she wanted to carry out the investigation herself. Maybe she already had a secret agent somewhere that she wants to give the card to, and then maybe she doesn't believe in her husband because she's a policeman. She was thinking they won't be able to undo. Maybe they want to do cleverity, and she was thinking maybe let me do it myself. But still, it's kind of
I believe the story will unveil it.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't wait. That's the thing. We can't just wait for it.
We can't wait, but we have to wait.
We have to wait. Yeah, that's a bit true.
We have to wait.
Guys, we have to wait. That's a bit true.
But the one question that keep popping out is how someone like Zion, you come from that family. I still want to know how. I want to know because the level of spirituality the boy has compared to what we are seeing in that family, you are totally different.
Well, for me, I've not seen anything bad or unspiritual about Mr. Frank yet. So I want to think maybe the boy, because of course as a police officer, the man has not committed any bad thing. He has not even for me, he's doing his normal thing.
But
what I'm thinking
looking
is
at his wife's
side,
side, the woman behavior.
What I'm thinking,
the woman behavior is speaking a lot.
Do you think that kind of man can even have time to sit down with?
We can't
and teach him that depth.
So don't ask me that question.
Those questions keep popping out in my mind,
We writers, so we don't know. It's the storyline. We don't know.
Well.
Yeah, but I believe something. The boy must have gotten that confidence that got from somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Somewhere, or even maybe perhaps.
There was even a time he said he was hungry. That means he has been doing. That means his coach he has been doing. He said he was hungry, and when they asked for what he wanted to, he said his Bible. So, that means not something he has been doing. He has been culture. Something he has been doing again and again.
It's possible. It's a personal development. It is a personal coaching, as in coaching and training session between him and the Holy Spirit. Yes,
really.
We cannot underestimate the Holy Spirit. There is one man in this country. He's a pastor, Prophetess Kiadera of the CAC. The man wasn't that learned. He went to school but wasn't learned, and God gave him the mandate of preaching the gospel and the like. So at the time, he discovered that God, if I want to do this work, I will need to learn how to speak in English, so I can be able to, and read also and communicate with my. And from the testimonies and the records that we have, what we have read about him, God Himself showed him, taught him in the revelation and in dreams how to read. And the man, after those encounters, he mounts stages, he mounts people and preach in English, read Bible in English. So you cannot underestimate God. The way God works is
from that.
You can't predict. So for him to be asking for that Bible, that means we have a word study life.
Exactly, it's a culture for him. He has been doing it.
The guy
has
a regular time to study the Bible. Are you getting? And studying the Bible doesn't have to do with how many chapters of Bible can you study during morning devotion? The general one. The main study is the one you have personally, that personal time with God. But as the film unfolds, of course, you are going to see so that if it is not from the parents, if it's not from the church, if it's not from the circle of his friends, or maybe you see one of his friends whose parents do that, then it will definitely be through personal encounters.
Okay. Wow. One thing I definitely know is next episode we will actually give answer to that. So another question that has been popping up in my mind is, do you think Clement is actually willing to help this family?
The guy now is like,
seriously,
I was surprised when he named his price 10 million naira.
The guy is another.
That's what I started. The guy used to be a content creator. He used to be a content creator.
And Facebook was not helping him.
Yes, he actually saw this. He saw this scene as an opportunity to become somebody big. From a content creator, he became a journalist. So he actually saw this as an opportunity. Just imagine if at the end, later solve this issue, maybe these people were apprehended, and who will be given the credit? Clement now, you begin it because they be like he was one that recorded everything. So I'm sure that boy already said that.
But if Clement actually wants to help, why will he attach any price to it?
And that's why I said we cannot say he really want to eat. For me, he's an hustler. He's a hustler because from the family he came from, the parents even know that what kind of job are you? It's the content creating job, creation job, blah blah blah. So he's just a normal Nigerian guy who hustles.
Now the question is, who will even see that kind of family and don't want to build them? You want to be? He said something that was a particular line. He said for someone like you, 10 million is not much. Stella said something that's too much, and he said for someone like you, 10 million is not much. So for anybody who wants to, as a normal guy,
even the Roland that the woman brought in, is also demanding for money.
But we actually know that one is. We actually play that one out.
Yeah.
So, do you think Don is beginning to love Zion?
You see, for me, I see that as a mixed feeling. You see,
mixed feeling.
Yes. Zion has actually become like, let me say, a bone in the throat of all of them. So they can't chew it, they can't swallow it. So it's like a mixed feeling. You just have to love it because now the guy has become someone that is very important in that there.
Yeah.
So even if they want to hate him, they still have information from him. So they need to gather information. So they can't love him, they can't hate him. They're just on the fence. It's a mixed feeling. You just have to accept him like that. So the guy can be frustrating, it can be so annoying, but my brother, just accept him for who he is. That's just
besides being loved, there's a compelling power about that boy.
Exactly.
The man is in a precarious situation. He doesn't know what to do again. He's helpless. He's just a good face. Look at this. Who knows? Who could have believed that someone as hard-hearted as Don would break down at the death of, when daughter was sick. When that boy, and so for the boy to have told him that this will happen to your daughter, and it happened.
Exactly.
So that alone, he knows that there's something mysterious.
He doesn't have choice.
So they can't kill him.
They can't do anything.
Because the one that prophesied that your daughter is sick, you were not the one that gave him the information about that. He said it by divine inspiration.
Yeah.
The daughter was sick, and the daughter died. Who knows whether and the boy already told them he has an anthem that he do sing whenever they are threatening him or something. Say, I don't want to talk because if I see anything, whatever I see will happen to you. And the guy has evidences.
Yes.
So in this life, carry evidence. He has evidence. He said
Now the they speak.
Yes.
I told you about this one, no? The Kalu.
You told Karibu before you went to the why did you lie to your mom that you are presently while you are asleep? So look at those kind of.
It's a lesson to us that if we have evidence of God, we carry the evidence of God in our lives. You don't need to shout much. As you are coming, people know that this is evidence coming. This is a testament that God is in the life of this one. When the people went to Mary, when Jesus was at the wedding of Cana of Galilee and the wine finished, said, please, we need wine. And he went to Jesus and he said, woman, why are you disturbing me? My time has not come. Even though Jesus responded to that woman like that, the woman went to tell the servants and said, whatever he says tells you to do it. There's evidence. So in life, have evidence.
Another word I can use to qualify that is value. That word is value. When you have value, even though you are frustrating and annoying, because of that value, people they want to have you around them. So Zion is valuable in that day.
And that even makes the kidnapper thinks that they can actually make money out
exactly. Man, they began to think of another marketing strategy.
Is it not still a prince?
No, it was actually Prince. That they could take Zion to mortuary and begin to raise it. Imagine, look at that marketing strategy. So the boy is already valuable, even more than done now. So even more than it's valuable than done now. So he can make money for them. So whether he's annoying or frustrating, you don't have choice. And just to accept him for who he is, that's just it.
Okay, thank you for the answer. So we are at this segment now where we will play a game.
Wow, game?
Yeah, it's a game. So your own part is just to tell me the name of the character that said this particular line.
Wow, that.
So the first line is, are you ready?
Yes, fully ready.
Let's go.
Okay, the thing is, we are actually counting scores.
Scores, wow.
Yeah. We are actually counting scores, so you should be ready. So the first one is, guys.
Are we to answer at the same time? Or
the first person to answer.
The first person to answer. Wow.
The first person to say
the answer.
What's the answer?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
So it is Èmi mo pa lásán, ìwọ ló sìn.
Stella, that's Stella.
1-0.
Let's go.
He's calm with the answer, Stella. You are still calm.
Okay,
Bring it on.
So the second one is Are you serious? You are a snitch.
Stella. I said Stella.
Oh God.
So 1-1.
Yes, 1-1. No
So
problem.
let's go. Who said calm down? It's me that is at home. I'm in control.
Something.
Do you agree that
The
it's me?
first is great. You did like this now. I said something, but you clapped.
Do you agree? Okay, let's take that as the correct answer. 1-1. So the next one
I
is.
got it too.
The last one is. The third one is journalist. I don't know any journalist.
Something.
So 2-1. Nathaniel 2. Mr. Ashego 1.
He's using the clap to chance.
Hey, that's the energy and everything. The charisma and energy, you have to put
So
it.
the next one is Ishantin man leaning head. Have you that baby?
Zion.
Why?
Go on.
So that's 3-1.
And I can envision
Okay.
this scene. I'm seeing it.
Okay. I'm actually expecting you to get this answer. Listen, sir. Ìkan tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ọ́fíìsì sir, something is wrong.
That
Something
is
totally wrong.
Gbenga. IPO Gbenga now.
Yeah. Do you actually know why I said I'm expecting you to answer that question? You
Because that
said,
is my favorite character. No.
so, okay, let me
That's
go
3-2.
through. Yeah, 3-2.
How is it 3-2?
It's 3-2 now.
Who is 3?
You
now,
3.
you have
I'm 3, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's still leading.
I see it.
So he said, mo ní mi ṣiṣẹ́ tíṣẹ́ àbúrò aṣáájú ló ní kí n ṣe.
Teacher, I said.
Lost I mean.
No, just teacher. I need more time.
I
Just teacher.
It's just
So they
teacher.
go,
It's
Do
teacher.
you know the name?
This is your teacher.
It's teacher.
So, àwọn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, àdúrà ọjọ́
Wo
mẹ́ta.
Baba Woli.
You actually slept.
Baba Woli.
I did the clear not child.
So that's for 3.
Baba Woli.
Okay. So this is the last one. The plan is still intact.
That's Roland. Roland now. It's Roland.
The thing is, you don't actually know.
Yeah, I know the plan is still intact. I'm Officer Roland.
Do you actually know that Frank also said the same thing?
I know he said the same thing, but
But I wanted to say Frank
Yeah.
because that line was actually
But
not
the thing is, you slept. Why is still
And
active?
the enemy,
Okay, but I said Frank.
the enemy came and so
So it's 4-4. No, I need the winner. 4-4, right?
Yes.
I need the winner. Let me go straight again. Okay. My dear. A ní kẹ́ máa gbàdúrà èmi á máa ṣàmì. Màá ṣàmì.
Mama Woli.
No, it was Gbenga.
Okay. Stand up for the champion.
For the champions. Thank you.
No problem.
Guys, this is the end of the game segment, and you already know our winner. From the left here,
Yes.
we have Mr. Nathaniel with the point 5 points.
5 words.
And
Just
next to him, next to him is the I will not say loser, but
I don't sleep. I'm calling with
he has the 4 points. So it's the runner up.
Okay.
Runner up.
And now.
How should we say you are the loser is the
Winner,
winner?
runner. That's what.
Do you take that?
Let's just
Okay. So I just want you to say your last word on this podcast, to tell the fans what they should be expecting and your review so far.
He goes first.
Mr. Nat.
Well, what I would say is, like as we've said earlier, that ÀRÓBÁ is not the usual. It's not what the normal movie have been watching. ÀRÓBÁ is a blockbuster. It's a movie that is full of action packed, thrilling. Just expect the best. Anything can happen. Expect the best. And it is a movie that when you watch, you want to watch again and again. And you want to recommend to anybody. I just want to tell you that expect what you have never seen before from ÀRÓBÁ. ÀRÓBÁ is coming big and mighty. That's what I would say.
So Mr. Ashego.
Okay, to our viewers at home, Aroba is an evolving story, still building,
Yeah.
still building. So soak yourself into the storyline. If you have not watched from episode 1, please do. It's just around 53, 55 minutes, max 1 hour. So if you have not watched from episode 1, do from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you continue like that. It's a story you will enjoy, a story that has so many messages, divine messages embedded in it. Problems were revealed in the story, and solutions to those problems by divine inspiration were provided in the movie as well. So enjoy the ride while it lasts. I think the journey lasts till April. April, 2 episodes every Wednesday. Do not miss any of the episodes. So that'll be, and I think it's showing on Pedro's Baba TV.
Yeah,
That is
yes,
the only
sir.
official platform for Aroba. But I think the producers of this movie have something wonderful in store for us. Whenever we watch episodes on Wednesday, there's a joint episode for
Compilation.
both compilation
Yes.
on the English channel. So do well to watch Aroba as it unfolds, and also share with as many as possible.
Thank you very much for gracing the show. So, viewers, I hope you enjoy the show and you enjoy every bit of it, especially the game part, because I was actually expecting him to win, but he's the one that actually won.
The problem
It was
is
just not
the
prophet.
problem is that they have called with him as
We were
well.
just
I know they
the
sleep.
first 2 points you got because we were laughing like
That's the energy. That's the energy and
See,
charisma.
that's the strategy.
It's
Yes.
not in the strategy, sir. Don't worry.
You should actually come with your own strategy.
Alright.
I think his own strategy is to what? Come first.
Sir, it is an energy encapsulated in an energy.
We are Kalamagbo.
Okay, thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching the whole episode from episode 1 to 5. And one thing you can actually help us with is to share it with others. Recommend this, because this movie is not just a movie for a particular audience. It's movie for everyone, from believer to unbeliever to everything. Share it with your friends and family. So after watching the episode, you can actually ask questions that you want us to provide answer to on the podcast. So after just watching, you go to the comment section and put to be answered. So we will actually provide answer to that in our next episode. So thank you very much and have a nice day.